Good morning. Welcome to Grumpy Sheep, Happy Llama. We're coming to you from Eastern Ontario, Canada. My name is Robin.
I'm Sylvie.
And welcome to our channel, both new and returning viewers.
Yes.
I guess.
Oh. We're trying to get back into our
It's only been a week.
thing.
Yeah, it's only been a week since
It's
our
only
last
been a
time.
week, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
What we're going to talk about today
yes.
is... Yeah.
Well, we normally, so this is what we normally do, is we talk about what we're wearing, we talk about our knitting stuff, our finished objects, our whips, and then we go into spinning, and then we talk about our cross stitch, and whatever else we get into. So I'm wearing my Cockatoo Braid by Kate Davies. You're not...
I'm not wearing anything handed. Not today.
That's okay. She's surrounded by hand.
I'm surrounded, yes. I'm surrounded by wool.
So, we're gonna, there's a lot happening right now. I guess we're going to also talk about our
12 whips.
Our 12 whips, our 12 cast-ons.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Yeah.
Excellent.
Do we have any knit-alongs? We still have... Did we say that we wanted to keep going with the stash down?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So if you want to continue to participate or just try this year with us, it's just to knit down your stash as much as possible. So instead of going to the store buying stuff that you need, go look in your stash. You might just be surprised that you have the stuff that you need. And we have still, are you still doing Spin the Bin?
Nope, that ended.
That was ended last year. Yeah. So, Robin has a few ideas about a shawl thing, but I think we're going to work it out a little bit more.
And we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. So there.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, do you have anything that you've been working on besides your 12 cast-ons?
No, I've been concentrated on my 12 cast-ons. I don't have any other whips besides that.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty. Well, I'll talk about this. Is I had made these for my son for Christmas, fingerless mitts, and the pattern is from Isolde Teague. It's called Lifeline. And he came home from work one day and he said, "Mom, do you think you can fix these?"
Because he has been wearing them.
Yeah.
Good.
I know, so they're worth it to fix. He said, because when I hang my arm, I thought it was a good size for him. I didn't know what his size was. I didn't measure it, but I just figured because he's so big, he was the biggest size. So he said, when I have my arm hanging at my sides, he said they slip off. So I went down to the next size down, which is significantly smaller. And I'll show you the difference. It's like significant.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So look there, you can see that's like half an inch here at the side. It's shorter. So I asked him to try this on first to make sure it was good before I continued. And he said it was good.
Perfect.
So now I have to continue and I have to rip this one out and then make it the second size down. So this was an FO, but now it's almost a hoe.
Yeah.
But this is what I've been working on too. But it's worth it because he's
wearing them.
Even though he had no idea what they were good for.
He's seeing the advantage to them now.
I think so.
Did you have to change needle size or you just dropped down a size?
No, I just dropped down a size.
That's cool.
Yeah, the needle size is the same.
Cool.
The other thing I'm working on, and again, this has been frogged already this morning. Well, partially frogged. And this is the red hat in support of the people from Minnesota.
Yeah.
With all the stuff that's going on there. And so in Canada, I don't know if anybody besides a knitter would necessarily know what this represents, but I'm happy to wear it in solidarity anyway. I'm using Briggs & Little Regal in the colorful name of red.
Yeah.
It's just called red.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. And so I'm making my own top for it because she has you do 4 decreases per round, but only in 2 locations. And every single round, and I didn't like the way it was looking because while an SSK looks nice every round of decreasing, a knit 2 together didn't look nice. So I decided what I'm going to do. I'm either going to do 4 locations where I have one SSK at every location, or I'm going to do, and then decrease every round, or, and this is probably what I'm going to do, I'm going to find 8 locations where I do one SSK at each one, and then decrease every other round. So basically every 2 rounds, I'm still gonna have 8 decreases,
okay.
But I'm hoping it'll look nicer. So that's what I'll be changing with that.
That's cool.
Thank you. So there's that, and the other thing, oh, and then according to my little whirly thing, Pick Me.
Your decision wheel?
Yeah, it told me to work on the tessellated vest, which is something I cast on a few years ago. and it's made out of hand spun.
Right.
So I did. Oh yeah, here's the bell. So if you hear jingling, it's not Santa coming. It's just my little bell. But that's how much progress I made. Because I showed this last time, and then I was actually working on this for our last cast on because I had finished. So anyway, I've done about, I don't know, 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters since we talked, and I'm very happy about that. So really not too much farther to go before I start the arm decreases. So I'm really happy.
Cool.
And this is done with my hand spun and Briggs & Little Sport in charcoal gray.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Good, good.
The other thing I talked about, I'm trying to get through the whips, can you tell?
Don't worry about it.
Was,
Take your time.
thank you, I'll track slowly.
Now, are your whips spinning or knitting?
Well, this is about to be knitting.
Okay.
But I had talked about somebody wanting to have custom made socks.
Yes, that's right.
And I was just waiting to get the foot circumference. I have the boot size, but not the foot circumference, so I just got that. But this is wool from my sheep that I spun. So that's a traditional 3-ply in blended yarn. So this has, I don't know how much silk, I just kind of stuck a bit of silk on it. Yeah. So with the black sheep that I have, and well, sheep's black, it's not a true black, along with sheep white, I blended it with silk. And then here's the white part to do the heels and toes. And I put more silk into these because it's going to take more wear, I figure.
Yeah, that's true.
So I have that, and I think it's about, he wanted a heavy work sock, so I think it's about a DK weight. I didn't do the grist or anything. I haven't done that. I'm just going to see how it feels on the needles and decide what size I'm going to make.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully you'll see some progress, or a start at least, on this next time.
That's cool.
That's something else that I was working on.
Good, good.
Thank you. And I think those are all the outside stuff.
What about your badger?
Oh, that was a 12 cast on.
It was part of your 12 cut.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it
It
was
was cast on number 2.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about cross stitch?
Yes, we're already there. Do you have any spinning?
Well, I guess that was basically it.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Zoom through that.
I told you it wasn't going to take long.
Okay, cross stitch. So I was able to finish after Christmas the nativity scene, but that's okay. It'll be ready for next Christmas. So this was. Ooh, give me 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Now that you're done with that, can I borrow it?
Sure.
Thank you.
This is the Nativity Tiny Town. And these Heart and Hand has a bunch of tiny towns that are very adorable, very quick, I guess fairly quick to crop to stitch, that I'm definitely going to do more of. But here's my finish. I did it on a 28 count linen using the DMC floss, and she is done.
So that's 14 count Ada, but it's 28 count linen. So
exactly.
How do you compare those two?
What do you mean?
Well, it's the same count as 14 count Ada.
Mm-hmm.
So which do you prefer, the 28 count linen or the 14? Is there a difference when you're in the feel and the look?
There is a difference in the feel and the look. And I don't mind stitching either on linen or Ada. It just depends on the chart. So for this one here, I felt like it was more of a linen project, while as I'm working on a different one with an owl, that I felt like it was more like an Ada project. So it really depends on me. For me, it's the look of the pattern, what I want the background to look like, what I want the feel of it to be, if I want it to look rustic or not. So that's how I choose. Some people just prefer Ada and will just stitch Ada. Some prefer just linen and will only go linen, but I'm not fussy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I go by what the pattern says.
Yeah. And people will do that too. So
yeah.
It really all depends what you're looking for.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll buy the next one that you like, and then you can.
I have another one. I have the quilt.
Oh, you got to put your stars.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, there's little charm stars that you could put on, but I want to obviously I haven't ironed it, so I want to iron it out, and once I'm ready to actually fully finish it, put it on the board and stuff like that, that's when I'll add the stars to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to keep that then if I'm going to borrow this, or do you want me to make a photocopy?
Sure, no, I'll go.
Okay. But if you want to make another one, then to even it up, I can just tell me which one and I'll buy it, and then we can share. You can use it after me.
I don't think I would make another one.
Another tiny town?
I would make another tiny town.
That's what I mean.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, if there's another one you want to do, because then it's not fair if I always...
you take a look and see if there's one of the tiny towns that you would like to do, and then I'll just borrow it from you.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
So that's my one finish of cross stitch. You have a finished cross stitch.
I have a
right?
finish.
Yes.
Oh, I have a finish. It's not ironed or anything, but it's finished. I meant to look for a frame this week, but I forgot.
That's awesome.
So this is my Jurassic Park. It says brewed to extinction. I like it. So I have to find a frame for this. I think it's 5x7, but I honestly can't remember, which is why I didn't buy a frame, because I'd forgotten the measurements already. But I'm going to go find a frame and hang it on my wall.
Awesome.
Yay. So
and
happy.
that's stitch on 18 count?
I think it was 18 count Ada. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But see, I like that background too, because it's kind of, it's not a white, right?
Yes.
It's got a nice...
It's like an oatmeal.
Yeah.
I think it's called Fiddler's Cloth.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I'm very happy. This is my second cross stitch I did after coming back to cross stitch. Oh, I should find that once.
Yeah, you did it. I think you had shown that. The
oh,
Super Mario.
A long time ago, yeah. So that was my first one when I came back. I made a Super Mario for my son, and this is my second. So
yay.
Very happy. So it's finally done.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took so long, because it's not big.
Because there was a lot more shiny stuff to start.
Oh, yeah. And Tiffany's really bad for that. Did you see the chicken coffee?
Awful. I know, it's a cute one.
I have a history with roosters. So she showed me this one. It was a morning coffee thing, and it was with a rooster and a coffee.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, that's perfect. Because anyway, I'm not going to go into details because you'll fall asleep. But just know it was like the perfect combination of my history with roosters and coffee.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, very
so
happy
you're
with
going to do it then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as she showed it, it was like,
Bought.
It was 30% off. Like
on top of
I think it was 30.
Nice.
Anyway, there was a discount. So that was
Cool. You got another one?
Well, it's not finished though.
Oh, me neither.
It's a whip.
So I'm still working on the Winter Wonderland, and I'm going to keep working on it until the end of February. And if it's not done by the end of February, then it's just going to be put away until Christmas of 2026. But the goal was to get it done at the end of January, but it did not happen. So I'm doing this on a 32 count, linen. It's Belfast linen, I believe. And it's got a little bit of a sparkle shine to it, but I don't think you could see it. Last time you saw it, I didn't have this branch done. So the branch is done with the other ornaments, and you could start seeing the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really love your fabric. Your fabric, I find, takes it up a level.
I think so too, thank you. The fabric I got from Enchanted Lair, if you're interested. So,
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is done with a mix with Weeks Dye Works floss, fancy floss. Is it Weeks Dye Works? I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And somebody else, Classic
Color Works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Classic Color Works and Weeks Dye. It's a little bit messy. Weeks Dye Works. Yeah.
Very good. My reel told me to work on the burrow tails, and this is such a massive.
I haven't seen it since the last time you've worked on it.
Yeah, it's a massive project. It doesn't seem like it's that big, but I keep working on it, and I do like 400 stitches, and I go up 1%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like entering a black hole. You're on the event horizon, and the time changes.
And there's more up here too.
Oh yeah, there's more up here. This is just the part I'm working on here, and I got the bear's head finally. And then this, I only did part of the basket. There's something hanging here, I'm not sure. But I did all of this branch, all of this stuff here, this, and there was a shelf and a candle. Yeah, I did the shelf and the candle. And, oh, that's a frog. I didn't realize it was a frog till I was done. I thought it was, is it a baby bear? No, it's a frog. So anyway, I worked on this for a week, and you can't tell hardly that there's any difference. It's just there are so many stitches.
I can see the difference, obviously, because it's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow. Anyway, it's really enjoyable because it's like 3 colors in total, but you're watching your progress on the side, and I'm at 66.66% right now, and I stayed an extra 2 hours to get to 66 so I could have like all 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it was torture. Anyway, it's a nice cross stitch. The burrow tails by Quaternion.
Quaternion Design.
Yeah, I don't know how to say her name. Anyway, it's nice. It's enjoyable, but it's just like you like to see progress, and
there is progress. Don't worry, there is progress.
It's like the gerbil in the wheel. They don't actually get anywhere, but there's a lot of running. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be working on for this week.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I could go look in my day planner, but I didn't look.
I'm going to take out In Nature this week. So that's
Which one is that?
That's by Blueberry Ridge Design as well.
Oh.
And this is with the dragonfly and
Oh,
the snail.
that one. That is so pretty.
So, because end of April is Stitch North, and that's when I bought it. It was last year at Stitch North, and I started it there. So I want to take it out to finish it, or at least have it where I could finish it when I'm there.
And then you can ring the bell.
Possible. Yeah, it's kind of I want to ring the bell, and it's like, oh, I don't know. That's kind of
No, I'll go with you. I'll hold your hand.
okay.
Yeah, no, you gotta ring the bell. I would love to ring the bell.
Yeah, to show everyone that you finished. Yay! And then
you can buy everybody around the drinks.
Yeah,
because you ring the bell.
yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I think that's all the cross stitch I have. I'm sure I worked on the Spooky Night MCal.
Yeah.
But again, I don't feel like I forgot to take a picture before I started.
I keep doing it. I keep doing the same thing. And I have to get in that habit.
Yeah.
I also worked a little bit on my summer tradition sampler by Tiny Monitors, but I only put like 100 stitches, 150 stitches.
Okay.
And same with Bobble Birds, because that was part of my whip go. But again, I felt like it was enough to show, like, you didn't. 150 stitches doesn't feel like there's enough to.
Right. But we have to remember to take the pictures, because if we take the pictures, even if we say we've taken this picture and this is what you saw last time, and then this is what it is today, then you can do the little thing and you can move out of the way and you can take the picture if you remember.
Yeah.
To put the picture on.
I remember exactly.
But I think that would be good, because then it would make us feel good too to see the difference.
Yes, that's very true.
Kind of encouraging.
It is, yeah.
Okay, we have to remember to do that. Alrighty.
So,
should we do the big thing?
Yes, the big thing was the 12
roundup 12 cast-ons. Yes, I had to write it all down because I didn't remember.
Yeah, I had it already written down because I knew I wouldn't remember what I needed still to cast on. So,
and I have to say, I have this little book. I gave it to everybody as part of our minis exchange. I got these at the airport in Edinburgh.
Yeah,
I love it. And this is just because I used to use the backs of envelopes to take notes and stuff, but then of course you recycle it. So then you lose your information and you forget. So this is just here to write everything down that I think of at the moment.
That's good.
And so if I need to, it's like, oh yeah, it's just there. So I can go ahead and just, awesome. Like these are my cross stitch colors that I couldn't find at the store at Michael's.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so I closed it, but this is my list of books. So I have my list of whips right here.
Of 12 cast on. Yeah. All right.
Alrighty. So, number 1, your first cast on.
Well, it was the slippers, those wonderful Fentex slippers.
But they're not Fentex.
No, I don't knit them with Fentex. I knit them with Briggs and Little Tuffy. And I told myself that I would knit 5. I did finish 1 pair, and I was going to bring them, but my husband's got them on, and his other slippers are in the wash. So he was heartbroken that he had to take them off. I said, well, then don't worry about it. I'll just take a picture here.
You should just leave them your credit card. Here's some collateral.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll put them back.
So yeah, Briggs and Little Tuffy, and it's an old Fentex pattern called reversible slippers. It's his favorite kind of slippers, and that's all he wants to wear. So I need to cast on another pair. He's already picked a nice blue from Briggs and Little Tuffy that I'm going to cast on sometime. I need to really be in the mood. Yeah, exactly. So that was my first cast on and FO of the 12 days cast. Well, not complete FO, but partial.
You have an FO. Some people
they
have, and some people have all of their cast ons finished already.
Believe it.
It's like I still feel like I'm casting on. If I wanted to, I could cast on a 13th because today's the last day of January.
Yeah.
And I was considering it. And if I do, we might pause while I go fetch it. So we'll see.
Well, I have a small confession.
Uh-oh.
I still have 3 that I have not casted on.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I failed the 12 days
No,
of
you
cast
can't
on.
fail it because it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to cast on 12 even.
No, but they are on my list and I do want to cast them on, but yeah. Anyways.
We'll just pretend. They can still be college or 12 cast ons.
Yes.
Because it's not like we're doing this for prizes or anything. Or a competition. It's just
very
for fun.
true. Very true.
So whether you start cast on 1 or none and just choose 12 whips.
Yes.
Or you cast on 20 or whatever, right?
You're right.
It's all whatever makes you comfortable and whatever time you have.
Exactly.
So.
Okay,
All right.
What was, ooh, look
My
at you.
first was My Reading Shawl
Yes.
by K.F. Jones.
I like this.
Thanks.
Ooh, it's very more
Isn't it
squishier.
squishy?
Yes, than when you first started with it.
Oh, yeah. And I think I wonder if it's more squishy with two fingering held together than DK. I
you
don't
think
know.
so?
I don't know.
I think 2 DK would be squishier.
No, not 2 DK. Just 1 DK versus 2 fingering. Because 2 fingering held together
I
makes
see.
it DK.
I see what you mean.
And I didn't
I
have
see what you
DK
mean.
weight yarn to use for this.
Okay.
So, and this is the minis from the Advent this year from Cat's Riverside Dye Studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. I love the colors. So like this color, it's got, it's just so pretty. It's got,
Little
it's
purple
beige,
dots.
but then it's got little pink and purple in it that just kind of adds a next level to it. And it's so gorgeous. And I'm thinking I would like maybe to make myself a sweater, but then I'd have to buy twice the amount of yarn so I can hold them double to make a DK weight sweater, but it might be worth it.
Do you have maybe those similar colors in your stash that maybe you could do?
Not like this.
No way.
No. Not at all, in fact. Yeah, and she usually invents new colors for the Advent, so, but she gives a bookmark to show all the colors, so I know that this is day 2-3, so I would just have to purchase them.
Yeah.
And then just hold them together. I think I might do that. Maybe for my birthday I'll do that.
That's a good idea.
So, because I would like to get some stuff done. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that kind of stuff at the end, because I have some stuff I want to talk about. So, anyway, yeah.
Okay, so that was your number 1. Okay, number 2. Number 2 is my muscle burrow hat. So I bought some yarn from Scrumptious Pearl. I love this colorway. It's called Cake for Breakfast, which is a really cool name for this.
And it's a good idea.
Yeah. And yeah, so I finished all the increasing of it. So now it's just doing straight knitting. But look how pretty that
It's
is.
so pretty. Oh, it's too bad you couldn't get this. If you got a second one, you know those mitts that you made
Yes.
in the fingering weight yarn?
I need to make some more like that, actually.
But if you could, okay.
That would be awesome.
Can you please share the pattern? I know you've told me the pattern before, but I keep
Yeah.
forgetting. Because I want to make them, but I keep forgetting to make them.
Yes.
Because
with
people,
this here.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if you could get a second set
Yeah.
and then make matching mittens?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
It would be gorgeous.
I agree.
Can I make me a promise right now on TV? That next time you go to Almont, if I can't go because I'm not home,
Yeah.
could you please pick me up a Scrumptious Pearl?
She's usually at Twist. Is she at Almont too?
Oh.
I picked this up at Twist.
Oh, was it Twist on Almont?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, wherever it is. If
Yeah.
I can't go with you, can you please
Yes,
pick
for
one up
sure,
for me?
for sure.
Thank you. And it doesn't matter if it's a duplicate because I know I have a few.
Yeah.
Just whatever looks good.
So that's my number 2.
Thank you. And that was a promise. Okay, my number 2 was the amazing Hello Flower Test Knit by
Yes.
Great Element.
Sorry to interrupt, but did you see her new one with the flowers? Oh my
I saw
god.
part of. I only saw it up here when she was working
on
on it.
Instagram. Oh my god.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, as soon as that comes out, I'm definitely knitting that one.
As a test or as a pattern?
As a pattern. I can't do tests. I wouldn't be able to finish it on time. Poor designer would be still waiting 2-3 years later.
I thought I have more time than I thought I had, which is really good because I'll explain in a second. But if she has that as a test, I'm going to apply for it.
Yeah, you
But
should.
This is
gorgeous.
Thank you. This is the sweater. It's all hand spun. Now, unfortunately, this color that I got, it was part of a braid.
Yeah.
So I just kind of broke it off. But then I had the exact mileage or yardage for this color, but I ran out during the bottom cuff here.
Right.
So then what I did was it's kind of worked out okay.
Oh yeah.
I took out the rest of the color moving up from this shade on the braid, which was blue, and I spun that to be able to get this part done. So we're good there.
That looks really good.
Thank you. It
It
kind of
looks-
turned out nicely.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you. So I have enough, I'm sure I have enough pink. I think the pink might be done actually. So I have enough pink. So next up will be these guys on each of the sleeve cuffs. And if I run out of what I've spun, that's okay because I have more that I can spin because it's my sheet. So
Yeah.
that's fine. So I do have more. But what happened was the roving that I'm using, it's red with a line of brown BFL down a strip down the middle, and I had been carding it all to be able to spin it. And then I thought, well, do I really need to card it or can I just spin it as is and see what happens? I don't know why I never learned that the easy button never works or rarely works.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, no.
So this is the second sleeve. So there's a lot of striping, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but there's a huge difference in the depth of shade. Like this is richer and more brown and more blended, whereas this is a pale kind of red. So it does, and you can see the definite line where I started the sleeve, and I really don't like it. So I'm ripping it out. I'm taking the long road and carding my last 100 grams and spinning it. So I have one bobbin spun. I need to spin another bobbin, apply them, and use that. And then if I run out, it won't matter so much if I were to use this for the cuffs.
Yeah.
But I want to do that. So which means I'm going to have to knit sleeves 2 at a time, which will kill me, possibly.
But you know, this is a good lesson learned. Like if you wanted to have that kind of effect with the stripes, you know you could do the easy button. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. But yeah, but it's unfortunate because I only have a small quantity of this stuff.
Very true.
I'm hoping I didn't screw myself over. But now I have to reknit the sleeve. There's a lot of reknitting in this episode. But now
that's
I have
okay. It is a test knit, so plus you're using your hand spun.
I'm using my hand spun, and
experimenting.
I still have until the end of February to finish this. So, and this is great knitting, and it means, and then because it's this, I can read and knit.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
So this is my cast on number 2, Hello Flower, which will be coming out in March. I think it's March 9.
Okay.
Is her release date, I think. But Grey Owl knits, and it's a great pattern. I love this. I'm so glad I tested this.
Cool.
So pretty. Yeah.
It's very cute. And I love the colors you chose.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty.
Alrighty, moving on to number 3. Number 3 is the hood scarf. Let me just find you the, there we go. By, what's that again? Oh, Jose, it's called the Jose hood, and I'm sorry, I don't have the, why don't they ever put
Do you want me to look on your project
their
page?
name? Norgard Knitters.
Ah, okay.
There you go. That's what it is. I know Sophie Knits had one, other designers have one, but this is the one that I really, really liked. So I got that, started it. I got the portion of the top head done. This is knit with Riverside Studios, actually. Worsted.
Nice.
In the colorway Pebble.
I've only seen that in fingering. It looks nice in DK weight.
So now I'm just having to pick up the sides.
Or it's worsted Aran. Sorry, it's not even DK.
Oh, yeah. So I'm
Nice.
picking up the sides now to be able to keep going with it. So obviously my Musselburgh hat, and this will be done hopefully by next winter. But this is a nice knit.
It is. It's turning out really nicely.
I love the color. I love the feel. It's squishy. It's soft.
Yeah. I like how it's coming out in the knit fabric.
Yeah, thank you.
More ideas.
More ideas.
Oh, it's killing me.
So I love this idea. Instead of just putting like, you know, a hat, you could just wear this here. Like different ways of wearing it, you know? Oh, I've got it upside
down.
Sorry. So, yeah. I used to have one of those kind of, that kind of style when I was younger, but it was something that my mom had bought for us. We had that for Christmas time as a part of a gift, and I wore that thing a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
We just had toques.
we had toques too. And my grandmother, I don't know if it was a Sudbury thing or whatever. I should pull out that pattern because I have it. It's a crochet pattern, but it's like a little headband that goes over here and you tie with little pom-poms at the end. But then you have little ringlet curlets going in the back. It's so sweet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think it's a Sudbury thing or like a group in like from the area that I lived in.
Huh.
All the little girls had that
Really?
that hat on because the grandmothers would chart the chart.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to find it and pull it out. Yeah.
Huh. Cool.
Too bad I didn't have a little girl. Because if I had a little girl, I probably would have made one for her. I don't think Sam would appreciate
When she's
it
really
right now.
little. Yeah, when she's really little. Not even as old as 6, because 6 are so mature now compared to,
Oh yeah, I
right?
know, eh?
They wouldn't like it. Yeah.
And I was about that age, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like,
We're more innocent back then.
Yeah.
That's good.
Anyways.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you're number 3.
My number 3 were socks, and I don't even think I think I cast on 4, and one of them I'm missing.
Because you're going to cast on 7, if I remember, right?
I can't even remember how many I
Okay.
was going to cast on. To be honest with you, I have it, oh maybe I did bring them all. Okay, I have it listed on my project page, but I only cast on part of them, and when I finish them, then I'll cast on the other ones. But I mean, really, it's socksa, and sock would be the one cast on. But this is, oh, I love it. This is the Sunday Morning Socks by Carly Perrin.
Yeah.
Perrins, and this is using Cat Superside Dye Studio. This is Rusty Ford, and I guess this is the rust part. And I love it. I was kind of hoping, I'm really close to the heel.
Yeah, you're getting
Like
there.
really, really close. So if I get to work on this, if my little pick-me little wheelie thing is nice to me, then it'll say you get to work on this pattern. What's in here? Oh, my sunglasses.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you find in here.
Sorry, guys.
All right, so that's one sock. The other sock, and I haven't touched these since, oh no, that's not true. The Sunday Morning Socks I have been working on. If I have to go someplace and sit and knit, I'll just grab that because it's easy enough to work on. But the other ones I haven't worked on since I cast on. And I don't know where I have a Ziploc, but it wasn't closed, and I don't know where this little ball went.
Oh no.
I'll find it. If you've been here for a long time, you will know by now that I have the Nightmare craft room, which eats my stuff, and I can't find it, but it's only temporary because I do end up finding it.
When
So,
she's trying to find something else, that's when she
that's
finds
when
the
I'll
other
find
thing.
it. And I'm missing a needle too.
Oh no.
Interesting. Alrighty. Maybe it's with the ball.
Maybe.
So this is called Spring Forward. This was a pattern I knit before a long time ago, like 10, 15 years ago, and it's a free pattern on, what was that knitting website? There's a free a knitting website. I can't think of what it's called, but it's a free pattern there. It was really
Llama?
It's like no.
I was gonna say.
No. There's a website that you can go for free patterns. A lot of designers put their designs there, and they're
Oh.
free. I can't think of
Like
what
a
it's
crafty
called.
thing or whatever.
No.
Love
knit,
crafts.
knit some, no, knit something.
No. I'm sorry.
I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, that is there. But if you were to look at Spring Forward, the socks, it would direct you to that website.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's free.
That's cool.
So, but I loved the design. I had knit these before in a not a self-striping, but a highly variegated yarn, and I loved it.
Good.
So I wanted to see what it would look like as a semi-solid.
Mm-hmm.
These are going to be Grey Owl Knits, did I write it down? Of course I didn't. Bunny Wishes, that's it.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
too. Bunny Wishes socks,
Look how sweet.
and I think these yarns are Socknado. I think they're Socknado by Ancient Arts.
That's a really nice blue.
Remember when we were
That would
looking?
be from them? This blue?
I think
Oh,
so.
that's
Remember
really
when
nice.
we went to Knit City last
Yeah.
year and I needed solids?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's that. But I only got as far as the faux cable cuff,
Yeah.
and that's it. And I was waiting for needles because I didn't have needles to
Yeah.
do the rest of it. If you don't have enough needles, you just get some more.
Yeah.
All right, and then the other one, this is the Frankenstein socks. And these yarns are lichen and lace. I keep wanting to say roots and rings. Lichen and lace.
Because they're so similar, I think.
I
maybe
think
in
so.
a way, yeah.
So it's got like a seam along here. It's really cool how that construction is.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So these are the Frankenstein socks. And again, I haven't gotten any farther than the first time when I cast them on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing I got that much cast on in 2 days, over the space of 2 days.
Yeah.
Because I was doing every other day. So there we go.
Okay.
That was cast on number 3.
All right. Cast on number 4 is the Simple Sweater by Tin Can Knits. There you go. You can't really tell a little what it looks like, but the title says it all. It's a simple sweater.
It's a yoke sweater.
The only thing the thing that I like about it is the increases. It kind of, you could see the increases kind of go this year, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Okay.
So, I bought some yarn a few years, maybe I think it was last year actually, in North Bay. Sticks and Stones they're called, and they had this beautiful yarn on sale. So I picked this up, and it's like a fade. So it did start with the pink. Now I'm in the blue, and I'm still working on the yoke.
But you got to the color work. Like
I got to the blue,
Yeah, nice.
So
So you got 2 balls of that, right?
nope. I just got, well, I've got 2, but they're different colors. So I'm just going to use this up as much as I can. Then I'm probably going to just get a solid and finish it up. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go with the flow. So this is what it's looking at like right now.
Very nice.
Thank you. It's yeah, it's a nice knit. I'm happy I got to the blue finally.
Yeah, because you were quite anticipating it.
Yeah. There's a lot more in it than you think. Anyways, so yeah.
I was thinking if you had two balls the same, you could reverse it, like do the outside in, and then you could go from the gray and then go the opposite. It would have been kind of cool.
That would have been cool.
You would have had problems with the sleeves, maybe, but the sleeves wouldn't have worked the same way.
Or maybe I could have just done the sleeves in just one color, solid color type deal.
Yeah.
I could maybe do the same. Then you're giving me ideas. Maybe I could do the same with the other skein that I have. That's we'll take a look. We'll see how we feel. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so cast on number 4 is the Bressa.
Oh, yes.
And I always said Bresse until I got there. And then everybody else from Shetland was saying Bressa. So of course I have to say it that way. So here it is. Here's my knitting belt.
Have you? So
Nope.
you've used? Oh, okay.
Nope, I haven't had more time to knit on this, but I thought I gotta put it on the needles, otherwise I'll either forget or can't be bothered. I love the smell.
I can smell it from here, actually. Yeah.
I love the smell. So when I was putting it on my needles, I couldn't find my 35 inches. No, centimeters. These are 40 centimeters, and it's a little bit too long. I prefer the 35 centimeters, and but I found them, of course, like right after I put it on these needles. So I have the 35 centimeter in my bag, so I can knit. I'll just knit it off.
Yeah.
So, but here it is. That's my belt, and I have it on my needles. So you use 2 knitting needles, and then you knit with a 3rd. So not quite the same as socks, because I use 4 needles in total for my socks.
Can you use 4 if you want to?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I would like to try to do it like how they do it. Although there are an awful lot of stitches for 35 centimeters versus 40, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
This is not a decided thing, but that's how much I got done the first 2 days anyway. But on a circular, it's a bottom up. Yeah, on the circular needle.
Very nice. I love that color.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. There are a whole bunch of colors in there, but I won't show them all to you. You can see that as the sweater progresses.
Yes, it'll be beautiful.
Thank you. That's my number 4.
Okay, number 5. Number 5. Where's my number 5? Oh, guys.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second. Did I take it out? Did I leave it at home?
I don't know. What is your number 5?
Number 5 is my vintage
your socks.
Oh no.
It's not in a different bag?
That's what I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Excuse me.
Not that there's a big, huge difference from the last time we saw it.
That's okay.
But it's the Vintage Christmas Baubles by Grey Owl Knits. I'm really enjoying her patterns right now. I haven't gotten much further, but anyways, this is the sock, which is gorgeous, which is very sweet. So I started on December. I was sick. January 2nd, I was sick. Anyways, I was able to get the cuff done, and I haven't gone to it since because I still haven't skeined up the yarn to do the body or the leg and the foot.
Yeah.
So the green will be the main color, and the red will be the bubbles. Yay! So hopefully I'll be able to get to it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
I mean, this is for the year, right? We're just showing the different things that we cast on for this year. So.
And I'm thinking I need a different bag because this is a
small?
nice bag, but it's a little tight.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right. So my cast on number 5.
Oh, I should put this back.
You want to talk about not getting much done?
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, your little square.
My little square from the Ronstadt pullover by Tanis Lavallee. So I have a kit for this. I showed that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have another square here, but this square is not quite right. So this one is better, but it's the same thing. The same colors and everything. But there's the kit, and then the main color. Here are the other colors here in the bag.
Did you get your blocking stuff done?
I did, but I haven't blocked it yet.
Yeah.
But yes, I got the blocking. Yeah. I guess there was I can show you this right here.
Oh, very cool.
So it's a pin board
Do you think
Like
you could
this?
use that for knitting as well if you wanted to? If you want to swatch it?
I imagine.
Probably, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
And then it's got little pins, I guess, to pin everything down.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's got little rose cut-ins there.
Yeah.
So anyway, somebody told me about this and I said, oh, I think it was Amy who told me.
Yeah.
So I did a little trip and found it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So you're number 6.
My number 6 is called another pair of socks called Fons, F-O-N-S, and it's Latin for spring. I was gonna say melt, but it's Latin for spring because spring everything is melting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm knitting on with West WYS. How do you say that?
West Yorkshire Spinners.
Yes, thank you. In this beautiful pink. And so it's a toe up, which I've started I think a couple of weeks ago. So it was a different toe construction that I just couldn't grasp, where you increase on one side, you knit, and then you increase on the other side, and blah, blah, blah. I just
okay.
I didn't like it. So I just did my regular toe up, increasing, started the little color work there, and now I'm just going to knit the foot. And the leg has little flowers around the ankle before the ribbing.
Okay, and so the whole leg until you get to the top part is going to have just this little lace?
It's just going to, it's a broken rib, so it'll just be broken rib all the way without the white. The white is just
okay.
at the toe.
Oh, okay.
So it'll just be like a broken rib. And then the heel will be knit with this beautiful little buttery white, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have enough for the flowers like I was saying the last time, but I do have another skein, a mini skein that I could use that has a little bit of speckles to it, so I thought that'll be kind of cute.
Yeah.
And no one will really see it. It's going to be, I will know, and I will think it's pretty.
Yes.
So that's where I'm at.
Very good.
Yes.
And would you say that your cast-ons have predominantly been from Stash?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
They all have been from Stash.
I mean, I did buy a couple of things from when I trip to Shetland.
Yes, but yeah.
So it were like recent-ish Stash, but
Yeah.
the only thing that wasn't from Stash really was probably the Ronstadt sweater.
Right.
Although I did purchase that when I saw it, and it did sit in my room for a couple of months, but I also knew that was something that was going to be for my 12 cast-on.
So in a way, it was part of your stash already.
Kind of.
Number 6 was your Ronstadt, right?
Yes, that was number 5.
Okay, so I just finished with my sauce with Fons. So
Okay, that was number 6.
Yeah.
My other one is the Hapisk shawl by Helen Magnuson that I have to lengthen and make a little bit bigger. I can't find my cast on. I probably stuck it in a bag somewhere, you know. But here's the evidence that I do have the yarn for it, and this is all Jameson and Smith in their natural colors.
That's not the lacy one, right?
No,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
number 9.
Right, okay.
So all natural except for this blue.
Oh, right, that was the long one that you were going to redo because you felt like it wasn't long enough for you.
Right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, number 7. Number 7, oh my God, this is an exciting one for me. It's the Fiona.
Oh, yes, yes.
And this is, I'm trying to find a picture, by Vicky Chan. So it's got like a little cat which is sitting in the field almost. I don't know if you can see, but anyways, go check it out on Ravelry. So I am knitting this with Briggs & Little, definitely not my colorway, with, what's it called again? Green Heather?
Yes, Gray Heather.
Gray Heather, yes, and Midnight Blue. And what's fun about this here is I'm learning, how do you call that?
Jacquard letterback?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this particular pattern actually has it in her chart where to do the jacquard, these things here.
Oh, okay.
And I've heard that other designers have started doing this here. So if
Okay.
you're not too sure about doing, how do you say that?
Jacquard letterback?
Yeah, jacquard ladderback. If you're not too sure about doing this here, obviously there's lots of tutorials on YouTube. Try to find a pattern maybe that already has like in their chart where to do it, because that helps when you're first doing it, for me anyways.
Right.
But going forward, I will know in the future exactly how it works and how to do it. But anyways, so I'm still at the beginning of the chart, but at least I started the color work. It's kind of like puckering. I'm not sure if it's going to block out or is it just me?
Is that where
that's
the
not-
letterback is?
Probably. I'm hoping it'll block out.
Okay, one of the things I learned is to do a purl stitch, because if you do a purl stitch with your jacquard ladder back, a purl stitch usually sits back like it
Yeah.
and a knit stitch sits front. So if you do those as a purl,
I think that's
just
what I
that
did.
it looks like it's a knit.
You think so?
Yeah, see here, it's a purl back here, so therefore you're doing it as a knit.
Okay.
So if you purl it, it will sit in behind your work and let the knitting stitch come on top. And then when you're done, you just knit two stitches together and it'll hide it. But consider doing a twisted purl stitch.
Yeah.
For that. And it will tighten it up and then make it sit in behind.
Because I've noticed there's different ways of doing it, different ways of picking it up, and either purl or knit or whatever. So maybe I'm not using the correct one. So maybe I'll just go back and do what you say. But that's just the beginning of the color work. But it's interesting. It's like a game changer. It's like, why haven't I learned this before?
Right? And now you do it all the time, and you can just pop stuff in. And apparently, too, a jacquard ladder back looks nice if you have to do like a checkerboard kind of thing.
Yeah,
if you do that because it tightens up your stitches and makes it look nicer.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure when you would use it. I've just heard that being used.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to redo the color work and say what you try your way. I might have to sit with you though.
That's fine.
So next time, yeah. All right.
That's a hardship. All right, so number 7, my 7th cast on, and this was stuff I got on my trip. I got it from Sanker, Scotland, my yarn and my pattern. So, and I guess I showed this to you twice. That's how excited I was. And I haven't had time to work on it. I shouldn't say I haven't had time. My little wheelie thing
hasn't picked it yet.
But this is the Duke pattern.
Oh.
And I will be doing mittens as opposed to gloves. But if I were doing gloves, which I'm not, well, you can hazard a guess as to what it will look like. Oh, there's a mitten. See?
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So if you can see it, there's the mitten pattern there. So that's what I will be kind of doing. It depends how it.
You're gonna finish it the top like that, like maybe, or just
maybe
black, or just
yeah,
white?
I guess so, because the fingertips are like that too.
Oh yeah.
So probably, I'm not sure. The decreases kind of look funny there. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I may adapt it or modify it to some extent.
Yeah, I probably would too. But that's up to you how you like your mittens to be finished. Okay, so that was number 7. Number 8. Number 8 is another gray owl knits.
Oh, the camping one.
The camping one. Life's better. What's it called? Life's better when camping. Yes. So I haven't touched it since the last time we spoke, but here it is. Using again the West Yorkshire spinners.
Yes.
And little bits that I found in my stash. So I have
it's very pretty
mountain done, and then I'm getting ready to add the trees, and then the tent, and the other sock will have a little trailer or a little camper, and then it finishes with other little doodads at the toe. So, yep, that's my sock. Hopefully, that'd be good to get it done by springtime when camping begins.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be.
But we shall see.
Yep.
In my Outlander bag.
Yes. All right. So number 8 is the hat from Shetland Wool Week this year. The Yellow Tutti.
Oh, yeah, so you have a finish?
I have a finish.
Yeah.
And I haven't blocked it, but I've been wearing it.
Have you?
Because it's been cold.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about this that I'm very happy with. I'm turning 60 this year, and I have my 2 friends. We all met when we were 10 years old. So we're going to be celebrating our birthday this year together, and we're going to Newfoundland.
Yeah. And
I met them when I was wearing this hat. So it came about that what's going to happen now is we're all going to have the same hat that I'll be making, but they all like the different colors. So I'll be able to make all 3 colorways. So my friend Nadine likes the purple colorway.
Yeah.
My friend Michelle likes the one from Jameson of Shetland colorway. So
I have the purple one colorway actually.
You like the purple one too?
I have the purple colorway.
Oh,
I did start it when you were in Shetland.
Right.
And I haven't picked it up since. But yeah.
I have the purple one too. And
Yeah.
I wore it when I was there.
Yeah.
But so now we're going to have the same hats when we go to Newfoundland because we're going to be going when it's still cold over there.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
You'll have to take a picture with the 3 of you with the hats
lots
on.
of pictures.
Yeah.
So that's one FO.
All right. Well, okay, so that's it for me.
Oh.
10, 11, 12.
Well, you can talk about what your other cast-ons are then.
My other cast on then, I did show you guys with the vintage, oh no, I have another one. I have another one, guys. No. I have my vest, the staffing.
Yes, oh yes.
Staffing vest. So, again, Briggs & Little, Regal, not my normal colorway. This is a meadow green, I think it is. A nice, refreshing minty green. But I've shown this, I'm still where I was at the last time, which is the back.
But it's so stinking pretty.
It's pretty, yeah. So this is one repeat done. So I need to start working on the second repeat. Yeah. Stuffing, guys.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. My number 9 was the Colsay shawl. And this is the one I had to stop working on when we had our knit with us because
Yes.
I couldn't count. And I still don't know which is the front and which is the back. This looks like the back. And what's facing you looks like the front,
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, I don't know.
Pretty.
But there it is. I haven't worked on it since, but at least I got this far.
That's pretty neat.
And now I just have to do a 4-row repeat, I think, until I have so many stitches and then something else has to happen. But there it is. So, oh, okay. It was an interchangeable. I thought it was just a regular one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my future cast on number 10
Yeah.
is the vintage,
Oh, Christmas lights.
the Christmas lights. So it's, I've pulled out the yarn. Again, it's from, I can never
Gray
say.
Owl knits.
It's a Gray Owl knit pattern, and it's got like, it reminds me of, you know, in the 80s, those big bubble Christmas lights. So you have that around the foot and around the ankle, I believe. So I've pulled out the yarn, it's all there, ready to go. I just need to cast it on, so.
I know. So my number 10 are the Ovis mittens. Now what I'm doing here, I think I mentioned this last time, I'm not doing fully the Ovis mittens, I'm doing the pattern, I think. We'll see.
Yeah.
Patternish, because I'm using the leftover bits from my hat. I don't know if I'm going to have enough necessarily of the main color, which is this dark brown, to be able to finish the whole thing, or sheep's black actually.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm using, as my pattern itself, I am using the Taxis Mittens by Pinaguri, because she has a thumb with a gusset, and that's the kind of mitten I prefer. So I have that going, and then right now I have the sheep, and that's as far as I got when I was working on it. And then we'll see what happens. But that's what I have for my cast on number 10.
Cool.
Thank you.
Future cast on number 11 will be another Gray Owl's knit, and it's her Kaleidoscope of Butterflies. So again, I've got the yarn picked out, and it's 2 different colors, and so it'll be like fraternal socks. So one color has, or one sock has the one color of the butterflies in the background, and then you reverse it for the other foot.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
Another pretty pattern.
Another pretty pattern by Gray Owl Knits.
Exactly.
Here's another pretty bag by Blueberry
Yes.
Fields. Yeah, so I guess I should take the tags off.
Mine is still, I still have the tag too. Oh, it's right here. I still have the tag on it.
Yeah.
Yoop.
Yeah, it's funny. So this is the pattern called the Flower Project Bag, right? Yes. And somebody had asked if I could direct them towards it, because I guess if you do flower bag, you get a gajillion things. So it's a Flower Project Bag. If you still can't find it, you can go into my Ravelry page and you can go to my projects for 2012 cast-ons 2026, and you can find a link there for it.
Yep.
I'm using all bits of hand spun, like itty bitty bits. So I have things like this.
Cool.
Lots of tie. All kinds of whatever to make this. Sometimes there's a strong contrast and sometimes there isn't. I had to find the actual knit, the cast on. So there it is. Not much was done, but it's a start. And I don't know how well you can see it. So they're like little baubles in the bottom, or not baubles, I shouldn't say that. They're little round circular discs.
Looks like
at the
flower
bottom.
bulbs or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, it's just different patterning. And then the top, again, you're not going to see very much because it's not a high contrast, but that's okay. I'm using my little bits, and this was a mixture of linen and wool, I think, for that one. So I'll just decide what I'm going to work on or what color I'm going to use next as I work my way through.
Cool.
But that's my other cast on.
Okay, my next future cast on, this is number 12, is the Rosy Mittens. So again, I think it's by Pitsit Knit. She has like a pullover called with the roses going around the yoke, but she also has the mitten with the rose going around. Which
Really?
is
It's at knits?
maybe it's someone else. It's a rose. It's called Rosy Mittens, but yeah, there is a pullover made out of that pattern.
Okay.
So yeah.
Huh. Nice.
You?
Me, my last thing was my mattress
Oh yes.
cover, my wool mattress cover.
That she was so excited to tell me about.
Yeah. I know. So it's very long. I can't remember how many stitches I cast on, but I have it on my 50-inch cord plus another 10 inches total for the needles. So there are a lot of stitches on this. I had hoped to be able to do 4 rows every day.
Yeah.
Which would give me 2 garter stitch ribs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not happening.
No.
So I'm lucky if I can get there and back in a day. But I also packed it away because I was trying to clean up and then I forgot about it because it wasn't sitting in front of me. So I'm just going to have to try to remember to work on this every day.
Yeah.
And this is designed by me. It's not a design.
An original idea by.
Yeah. But it's cool because Anya, she has a similar idea going on where she's putting mohair in her duvet cover. So she's going to have that. She can't have it against her skin, but she's sticking it in with the cover. So she can have an extra layer of warmth.
Nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I like that idea. I just wanted to talk. Last time or another time recently, I mentioned that I wanted to go back and read Little House on the Prairie.
One of our knit-alongs.
Yeah. And so I still haven't done it, but I know where the books are, and it's still resting in my head. But I have other books that I feel like I need to finish. So, for example, Sylvie lent me this book, and I wanted to finish it so I could give it back to her. And I have a couple of other books like that too, where I feel like they're priority because somebody lent it to me, and I don't want to have to hold on to it forever. And we know how I am. If I don't do it right away and I put it away, I'm going to forget I have it and not read it. So I finished this book. It's romance.
Yes.
Totally not my genre, but this wasn't bad.
It's a nice story too.
It was very light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very light.
Yes.
It was very light. So this is the kind of book you want to read after reading.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about the Holocaust, let's say.
Or something heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
You need a palate cleanser type deal, yeah.
Yeah. So this was quite good. And I liked the characters. So now when she finishes book 2, she's going to lend it to me.
Yeah.
So I can find out what happens in the bakery.
Yes.
What is that?
Not the bakery, the
bookstore. It has it here. It's the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the back here. I don't know. It would be unusual for me to read all of the series because it's romance. Again, not my genre. But it was pretty good. It was pretty closed-door-ish. Mm-hmm. When I had to skip pages, it was only like 1 or 2 as opposed to like a whole chapter.
Right.
So
I'm going to read the whole season. Like whenever I walked into chapters, I kept seeing these books, this series.
They're at the front.
Yeah. I kept seeing these series. I was like, whatever. And then when I finally decided it was closer to Christmas time, I was like, and I cannot start. A lot of people are like, oh, you could pick up any kind of books, along in the series. No, I have to start with number 1.
Yes, I agree.
I don't care. Otherwise, it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't. No. So Christmas time.
The characters.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're out of the loop.
Exactly.
Right? Yes, I know.
Because there's little things that they say in the first book that they'll probably reference in the 3rd, 4th book, and you're like, where's this coming from? But if you didn't read the first one, Anyways, so yeah, I got this around Christmas time. Read the fall book. But that's okay. It's a nice read. So Lori Gilmore, that's her name.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's giving me like a Gilmore Girls kind of vibe. Not quite Gilmore Girls, but it gives me that vibe. Anyways,
I didn't watch those, so I don't know.
I've just recently binge watched Gilmore Girls. Didn't watch it when it first came out. Now I see what the hype is, but anyways.
Oh, okay, cool. Speaking of reading books in order, this is book number 3 from the Hunter and Tate mystery, and this is a local author from Ottawa, and she's actually coming to our library.
Don't know, we'll see.
Anyway, I thought she was going to come and join our book club, but it just so happens that our book club is happening at the same time she's coming to the library. So we're going to go see her in the same place as we saw Terry Fallis.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is book number 3. For her, you definitely ought to read her books in order because the first book, called Blind Date from this series, it really introduces the characters and gives you the whole backstory. Because the other books, they kind of jump into the story like you already know what's going on.
See what I mean?
Yeah. So they give you a tiny little bit, but like but hardly anything.
Exactly.
So you would feel lost. It'd be like jumping into a conversation in the middle of it and not having a clue what people are talking about.
Yeah.
So this is a good book. I just started this morning because I finished that for Sylvie to give back to her today. I finished it last night. Had like a 3-hour soak in the tub. It was amazing.
3 hours.
Oh yeah, I think it was 3 hours. I think people thought I was dead. Anyway, everybody went to bed. They left me in there. So speaking of books, from childhood, my friend Sam, she was talking, she lives in Wales, and she was talking about a series where Sylvia and I kind of grew up with the kind, you didn't read Little House on the Prairie, but you had the same life wishes that as if you had read Little House on the Prairie. So she said she didn't read those either, but she read books called by Lillian Beckwith, and so I managed to find the entire series, secondhand. And what I like is that some people put their names in the front.
Yeah.
So not always just the name, which is fine, but sometimes it's a gift for somebody.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like reading the little thing. So I put them out of order. Crap. So
that was first and second.
Thank you. There we go. So it's a whole series. They're 2, 4, 7 books. And if you can find these, I haven't started them yet, but all the reviews are very good, and they take place in the Hebrides. And I would like to read these. It's just really, really nice, and I think kind of cozy.
Yeah.
So the other books I want to revisit, and I think I'm feeling nostalgic. So, and maybe it's because of the times that we're in. They're kind of like crazy, and people are mean to each other, and all kinds of crap. So maybe I'm feeling like I want to go back to those happy times when I was like 10 or 11.
Days.
Yeah, and just kind of read that same kind of nice stuff. So not only that, but I think I would like to compare it as like reading it 50 years later. How was it compared to when I read it when I was 10? It's kind of like, you know that cartoon George of the Jungle?
Yes.
It was filthy. Like that was totally an adult cartoon, but it was made for kids. So there were 2 different levels to the story.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see what I will glean from these books reading them.
Kind of like Shrek. Shrek could be that way too.
Oh yeah?
Where it's for kids, but there's some jokes in there that they slide in that the adults would get and the kids would not get.
Right. Yeah. But then I didn't watch it as a kid. So then it's nice to see something. Yeah. So you can compare it. So what I did was I have Anne of Green Gables, but the print is really small.
Oh, okay.
So I got Anne of Green Gables, and what I'm disappointed, it's a beautiful book. It's Puffin Books, Penguin.com. It's like a Penguin book, but a Puffin book. But this is a whole series, and they only did the first book of the series with this kind of pretty cover. So I'm going to see if I can exchange it, because I want to read the whole series again.
I have the whole series if you want to borrow it. Oh, but it's tiny, but I have it. But it's the old
too, and it's the
paperback.
Tiny, it's the tiny print. So I'm going to see if I can exchange it, because I would like to have a matching set of pretty books that I can read. So anyway, but that's pretty. I'd like to read this again. And what I didn't realize necessarily was that she has adult books too. So like Blue Castle apparently is a really good book of hers too. So I would like to read that. The other book, my grandmother gave this to me for my 10th birthday. Not this book. Again, tiny print. So this is Little Women, but look at the size of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like a paperback, mass paperback size, but it's hardcover.
So I ended up getting that on my Kobo because I've never read Little Women. So I have it on my Kobo.
We could do a buddy read.
I don't know, we'll see.
But I read it when I was 10, and when I was 10, and I was at my grandmother's, my 10th birthday, and I got to crawl into bed. Both of us were in our nightgowns, and I got to crawl into bed with her and sit on one side, she'd sit beside me, and we'd read for a little bit.
That's
and
cool.
I read this. So it's a really nice memory.
Yeah.
So I like this.
For sure.
And there's a YouTuber that Sylvie introduced me to, and I'm so glad she did. She's a booktuber. Because she has different kinds of books. Do you know what her podcast is called? I don't know either. I know what her name is.
But she also reads. I don't know if she's an editor, but she reads books for her day job. She must be some kind of editor.
Oh, does she do it for her day job? Oh, really?
I'm sorry, I could see her face, and I don't remember the name of her podcast.
Her name is Miranda Mills.
Yes. Robin will find it because it's going to bother me now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how soon I'll find it.
Can you just do Miranda Mills?
I
and see
guess.
if it'll pop up.
I can try that. Anyway, so Sylvie introduced me to her.
Is it just called Miranda Mills?
Yeah, I just called Miranda Mills.
There you go.
Anyway, there you go. She sent me the link because she said, "Oh, look, here's some books you should." She had did a thing on books to read in the weekend of Bobby Burns Day.
Yeah.
And
she had a whole bunch of, not necessarily on Robbie Burns, but Scottish books, Scottish authors.
Yeah, and they all sounded really good.
Yeah.
So she doesn't do, excuse me, the usual kind of booktube things where it's all romantic-y and all the latest things and all the fancy flashy things, and a lot of her books are older, not necessarily classics, because classics tend to be books that people know well unless we just don't get introduced to them,
maybe
because they're from Scotland or the UK. We tend not to have, like, if I look for those books in Indigo, for example, I can't find them.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, just like you with Little House on the Prairie, right? You're introduced to different books depending on where you live and what your first language is and your culture and that kind of stuff.
I guess so, maybe.
So it's really interesting. So maybe I could have to go to Waterstones in the UK and get those books. But very interesting looking books, a different kind of style, more cozy. And she reads from them too. She'll
read snippets.
She'll have little passages in the book and then she'll read it and it's just like, oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
But she has this book that I just picked up, and this I was able to get from Amazon.
Look at the cover.
I know. And it's a Common Day. What's it called? Common Day?
I like that.
Commonplace book.
The country commonplace.
Yeah. And so in the beginning, she has a little description to define what a commonplace book is. And basically, this is what I do, but in my journal, and I just call it a journal. But I guess they call it a commonplace book. And it just looks really nice. And it's seasonal things. So she goes through the 4 seasons, and she talks about, like, she has poems, and she has recipes, and just different things that stuck out for her. And again, that's what I do in my journal. If I have a quote, I'll just write. Doesn't mean I'll find it again later.
But it's there,
But it's there somewhere. And it's just a really nice, again, cozy kind of book. It's very sweet. So
that's
anyway.
a good way of it's a good way of
describing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Or coffee. Anyway, so it's just kind of nice. So I'm going to revisit my older books, I think, and plus read the current ones. And I have a huge stack of those. But I was just curious as to why I was feeling so nostalgic.
Could be that.
And I think part of it is I'm turning 60.
I was gonna say it's probably because you're reaching a certain point in your life. Right?
Looking back and
the way the state of the world is.
I think a lot of it is that too. And also it's winter, and winter is that time of year to kind of feel like you're just gonna cozy up and reflect.
Rest, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we're getting into the time where it's time to refresh as well. Like we're not seeing it here, but we are. We
hear about it.
We're halfway to the point to spring, so they say, without seeing it, you're seeing things starting to wake up. But we are seeing it where there's light.
Yes.
It's not so dark so quick, right? So
that's true. But I was still. At 7:00 this morning. It was still dark outside.
But I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, when I go home, it's like, oh look, I don't have to put my headlights on. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So it's it's just a nice. I'm finding that. What was it, yesterday or the day before? I was reading your book.
My
Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And I was sitting there reading, and I had all these things that I had to do. And it's like, I'm retired. I just want to stay here and read. How come I can't just stay here and read? But I still have all these things and all these obligations and things.
Yeah, still chores and stuff to do, right?
Yeah.
Everyday life stuff you need to do.
Yeah,
So.
and my calendar is full. And it's like, how do I change that? How do I make it so I can, if I feel like staying in my pajamas and reading for the day?
You'll just have to put that in your calendar. PJ day. That's it.
That's a good idea. I'll have to do that. But Monday it's an oil change. 8:00, so I have to leave my house at 7:30 to get my oil change. But there's always something like that, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're getting there. We're figuring it out.
Oh yeah. I'd rather you see busy than sitting at home. I know you would never be bored, but I'd rather someone try to be out there busy than stay, not doing anything. I find that sad for those people who are not able to.
Who don't have hobbies.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. I think we're rambling on now.
We are.
But those are our 12 days of cast on.
And other things.
And
plus.
other things.
We'll say plus.
So we hope to talk to you guys again soon, and we'll probably have some kind of knit-along happening at that point. We'll see.
Yeah, we'd have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope that everything is going well for you and you're enjoying your winter or summer.
Winter rest. Oh yeah, or summer
Yeah,
rest.
it depends where you are in the world, right? Yeah. And we hope, well, we'll see you. We'll see you in another couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, happy knitting or making, happy
Yes.
crafting. And take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.